misconception against our color as African people, against our mentality, our attitudes, and our character, as well as our behavior. We have been really accused that we think negative. But those people whom they think we think negative, actually they are the negative people ever. The positive thinking, it has different ways and different rules to each and every person. Every person who follows the positive thinking is a person who is going forward and trying to change himself by himself before to be changed by someone else. And positive thinking is the first point to be adapted and delivered in human development resource. Every person wanted to develop himself by himself, wanted to share the human development and human resource, to have individuality and to have mutual practice to think positive. Why it is positive thinking? Because it helps every person to get one of the important positive thinking that always use the positive ways. Stay with positive thinking and use positive words, especially when you are speaking. What is the negative thinking? The negative thinking is that there are two questions always facing many people in this world. The two questions are those. The question of that if I can be, if I can be. If I can be is very positive thinking. If I can't be is negative thinking. So if you think about you can be and you can do, and you say yes for your circumstances, and you say yes for any obstacle, and you stop and you make it now, you think negative. The positive people are always thinking about how I can get prosperity, how I can get paid, and how I can be written and historicized throughout all the people around the world. For example, to be a positive person around the people, by your people, and your thought, if you're positive, believe me, if you think positively, your writing will be positive, your ideas will be positive, and everything you make will be positive. For example, let's give a very simple example in Facebook. Facebook is a social network. If you are a very positive person and you use to write positive ideas, when you write positive ideas or write positive posts, how many people like it and how many comment on this and how many people reply, how many people keep telling and how many people insult, how many people accept and how many people reject it. It depends on your positivity. It depends on your positive thinking. Now, one of the negative thinking that you think you are inferior always, you are down always, you are not successful always. You can't do that, and you can't do that. You are always thinking very, very, very negative. Here, you are unpractical. Always negative people used to have the practicality of their instructions. Always they instruct themselves to a very right way, not a very left way. Why is that? Because they would like to get over anything. They would like to do. One of the positive thinkings that I will tell you about, it's my own personal quotations that I figured out throughout my experiences and being with human development trainers, especially in English, because I do care not about other human development in different languages, except it's English, I'm gonna have the same. And my personal quote is that positive thinking, you have two guaranteed powers. You have two guaranteed sources of empowerment. You have, ladies and gentlemen, two guaranteed sources of empowerment. What are these two guaranteed sources of empowerment? You have physical power and mental power. Physical power and mental power. For example, you are always thinking positively about being over there. And the first guaranteed empowerment is that thinking. To think positively. To set a high goal. To have a good plan and good tactics. Good techniques to run all this, and then you can have the mechanism to drive up this wisdom and to make it better. This is a positive thinking. To set up a successful projects. These successful projects can lead you right now to go forward using your second guaranteed source of empowerment, physical power. When you stand there and look in front of yourself, you say no for this goal, and you break down any obstacle, and you trash the mountain, you climb up the top and stay up over there. Now your physical power helps you and assists you to get over there. I have another quote concerning this negative thinking and positive thinking is that? I'm gonna say this in Arabic language before gonna say it in English language, because we are Arabic native people. We always try to quote English from Arabic language. Actually, I will say it in Arabic first. In Arabic, said that always the person who thinks negatively, he is following and he is preparing to get better. People are preparing to get successful, but you are preparing to get failure. How is that you are preparing to get failure? Every person preparing to get failure is person he is following the failure way. And the failure we call it in Arabic language special. And they say it in Arabic language, they say it الفشل طريق مسدود. ينتهي بنفسه مكتوب عليها ليس منها. It's just like that. They say failure is closed road ended by word written is not from these gates. Now, for example, you are going along the street. Now you are preparing for failure. And this is the failure way. And you are going now. You are trying to achieve your goal. When you come down, this is the end of the failure. The end of the failure. And you found this word written. Sorry, it's not from this gate. You know what are you going to think about? You are going to think about turn back. When you turn back, you see it's so far place from the place where you come from. You think about get down, and then you will sit down. When you sit down, ladies and gentlemen, now you are really very, very unsuccessful person. Now you sit down. If you think positively, after now you have guaranteed power to stand down. When you are standing up here in this center, I want to tell you something. There are 3 questions you can ask yourself. Positively, where are you coming from exactly? Where are you going? And where are you right now? And my special quote is that if you do not know where are you coming from, stay where you are. If you do not know where are you coming from, stay where you are. Why do you stay where you are? To stay where you are because right now I am here in this center. This is my self-center right now. Think about it. Look up and down, left and right, and turn back. Where's your goal? My goal is left. You gotta go left. My goal is right. You gotta go right. My goal is back. You gotta turn back. My goal is now to get things around right now. If your goal's out, you gotta turn up. Because Les Brown says, when life knocks you down, will not ever back. Because if you don't look up, you can get up. So here, now you look at yourself. The positive person always look at himself. Where is he exactly? Because Nicolaki says that if today was your last day and tomorrow was too late, would you say goodbye to yesterday? He said, would you live each moment like your last? Would you leave all the pictures in the past? He said, donate every dime you can. Now he said, so live your life never live it twice. Live like you never live it twice. And leave all the pictures in the past and turn, never leave every stone unturned. You know what that idiom means? Leave no stone unturned. It's a very, 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 very magician word. Leave no stone unturned, for example. If you have lost something, you are going to look for it. What are you thinking about? Talking about my cell phone. What is my cell phone? It is under here. It is over here. It is in my pocket. No, it's not. It's not possible. What is my phone number? Is it over here? No, it's not right now. Maybe somewhere else. I don't know exactly where it's my space. So, to leave no stone unturned is that every stone here, you're going to check it. Every corner, you're going to check it. Every nook, you're going to check it. All of these places. That's why we call it never leave unturned stone. Every stone, turn it up. Maybe your dream is under. Anything, check it out. Maybe your dreams are there. So the positive thinking helps people to achieve a lot of things, to change themselves. Many people, they used to think negatively is not positive, that they are not getting changed. You believe you are not changed, now you are negative. You believe you are not good, now you are negative. You believe you are not successful, now you are negative. All of these are negative thinking and negative thoughts. So let's believe in our idea that we have positive thinking. So sometimes you think that people are talking about me negative. You think about why people are usually talking about me. Now you get preference, and now you get different ideas that then people are thinking about you negative. Ladies and gentlemen, it was very, very fantastic to have this session over here in the International Center training and human development. And I hope and I wish to for all of the participants to deliver something about positive thinking as an opening paragraph. Let's beat it, let's hit the books, and let's back down everything, and let's hit the nail on the head. And we need every person to look on the bright side that remember hanging there always we cheer up and cheer ourselves up that never shaking our shoes. Why? Because when you say right hand men and right hand women, for that reason we are as sharp as attack, and no person can land and decide the point beating around the bush, but read exactly what the doctor ordered. So if we can have all this done, let's come up and talk about how we're thinking, appreciate the system of being a part of this international center, and it's highly welcoming you as the Sudanese people. Native English speakers never say highly welcome. Nothing in English called highly welcome. This is called by Sudanese English. So I can say warm welcome, but highly welcome is in Sudan English. It doesn't matter what English is, but they matter what ideas are we have. Thank you so much. And I will welcome.